Good morning, everyone. I guess I'm having some trouble going live on YouTube, and Jimmy was the pro at this. I'm not. So I'm going to do the best I can. We're laying stuff out right now. And to some of your questions, yes, I do have the photos of where he was hit, and yes, he was off the road. I have the where the kid came off the road. No, he was not arrested for texting. Yes, he did admit to texting. So I'm going to start showing some of the stuff, and I'm going to hope you guys can see everything. This is stuff that we're laying out right now. This is what's left of James's trike. This is August 13th, 2019. The reason I'm doing this today is 9 months. And they're supposed to be having a grand jury this month. So I'm just trying to show the devastation that happened when a car hits a trike at this speed. Of course, I had to take it apart to get it home. But as you can see, these are the parts. His stepfather is laying out the parts. It's not hard. It's very hard, I should say. Not hard. It's very hard to do this. But I think it's something we need to do. So this was one of the, as you can see, one of his tires.
I would say that's the rear tire.
The rear tire, we believe.
Yeah, that's definitely the rear tire.
The seat.
That sat behind the rear tire.
That sat behind the rear tire.
Is the seat cover that went over the seat. Front wheels.
These parts right here actually together with riptides.
Yeah.
So
Sitting on top of the
this is how this is how I had to be packed to get it home. But it was basically in this condition. Just had to, unfortunately, have it put in a box. I hope this is all coming through. This is a bag of bolts. Oh, these are his pedals. These are the pedals to his trike. And I will be putting photos of where he got hit. Those will be going up.
oh, that's part of the grass.
That's how it dug in, because that's how it was when we put it in the box. So this must have, we're not sure, I'm not sure if this was his on the left side. I'm assuming because of how it's dug in like that. You gotta understand, everyone, I'm not a trike person. I haven't ridden, only a couple times. I'm not sure what the air zone, I think that was his horn he had on there. And then you're gonna see there's many more parts. These are boxes I had to bring my son's trike home in. And if anybody out there thinks this is easy, I'd like to see you try it. Because 9 months later, and it still feels just like it did when I went down there to get it.
So this is where this would have set like this. Because I remember this part being in the front. This is a pedal assist right here.
Yep. And that's where the chain, that's where the pedals hitched up to, right there.
That I do know.
So the pedals, as
So
you guys, those pedals, you want to put them near
must have-
there.
Yeah, must have connected right here. That would be my guess.
Sorry,
So yeah, that would be my guess.
that was the right. This would have been left.
Huh?
This would have been on the left.
What?
That's the left. This is the right. That's the left, because you could tell where it was dug in. See?
Okay, so it would have been this. This would have
You
gone
turn
in
it. Yeah, those go on there like that. You'll have to excuse us because we don't assemble these. Never in our wildest dreams would we think we would be doing this. You all know James. He could make anything work.
Parts.
These are all parts. And I will tell you, these, I don't know why he had these in his backpack, but they were in his backpack and they're crushed. But when I grabbed them, it was the weirdest feeling. This is parts. Those are parts of my son's trike. And we're still going. Maybe to everyone out there, you all know what these parts are. I have no idea. This is a bag. This bag here was something that was the last part of the thing that I opened, and I was literally sickened. For one thing, there is blood. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is blood all over this bag. This was on the side that he was hit. These are items that he had with him. How sad. This was one of his packs on his trike, And this is all that's left to it. And this wasn't torn, packing it. This was when he got hit. This is the devastation of being hit at 85 miles an hour. They're trying to say he wasn't going as fast. They said approximately 70. What's the difference? My son was doing 7 miles an hour. There is his one glove you all see.
In one of the videos.
In one of his last videos, well, the day before, he had put those gloves on. I only have one of those gloves because they had to cut the other one because his hand was so destroyed. I didn't get that one. These are all his ties. Bungee cords he used. I do have more. I have to go in the house. I have to get it. Like I said, I am going to put the photos of the road where he was hit, how he was hit, where he was hit. Now you got to remember this young man, this 19-year-old Hunter Buckley, didn't realize he hit something. I don't know how you can not know. You just hit something. It looks like this piece is missing, don't there?
This is the first time I'm seeing it.
There is pieces missing. This is the first time we've taken it out of the box since I had it at down in Mississippi. I don't know where the other pieces are. If you guys think this is all of it, I don't know. I have another box that I'm going to go in the house and get. So, I know everybody, this is the live video. You guys want it, but this is the best I could do. I have to post it. Yeah. Can you look under and see if they're seeing everything?
Yep. You've seen the majority of it all.
I think this gets me the most, guys, because that's horrible. This is literally blood on his bag. You open this, I don't know what's in this. I think it's some items he had on him. This is the very first time for his stepfather to be seeing all this. These were all his tubes he had.
Tube to replace the tube that burst in his tires. I like to say they spare tubes. I would say.
Can you pan around with this? I'm going to get the other stuff. Just hold it by this.
Yep. And take it so you can get hands on. This is I'd say the little tube is probably set on top. I would say that bag. So I would say that stuff there was probably sitting on top. Say that was the top of it right there. That would be my guess. Yeah, she was saying that this is the first time I've seen it taken out of the box. Kind of, it's very disheartening here. It does. When I was taking the stuff out of that black bag over there for the first time, I don't know, I had a smell to it that I didn't never smelled before. So it's very hard to imagine here. Looking at it like this is, how can you not like realize that you hit somebody? Hit something, obviously. This is a
I have James's battery. This was left on the side of the road. The police, excuse me, it was with the trike. I believe. I can't remember now if they said it was or it wasn't. But this is the battery, and this battery weighs close to, I'd say, 12 pounds, 15 pounds. This is just...
That was probably hooked up to the side of the bike, right?
Yep.
That was hooked up to the side.
You'll have to excuse us. There is parts missing. I don't know. Like I said, this was the first time I've taken it out of that shipping box. I believe there's parts missing, but who can tell by the way it looks? This is pretty terrible. But the more I look at it, the more I know that his whole trike is not here. So, either, I believe, I don't know. But this is pretty shitty. Nine months. This is all that's left of my son. This is it. This is it. these I'm putting out right now were his flags, which should never be left on the ground. I'm putting them out just to show what he had.
On the back.
On the back of his trike.
So people can see.
Can you open these, Mike, and lay them out on there?
It's obviously, it looks like it's missing the light that was flashing behind him.
There's another box.
I don't see that. The lights that he had flashing.
Because they were...
I don't see that here.
When I went to the...
That's obvious.
Yeah, and when I went down to the... to pick up... I don't know... This says freewheel. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. These are his flags. Some of them. You're going to remember this trike was 6 feet long, 5 feet high.
Oh.
Oh, these are the gears. There is the gears. Yeah, I have another box. Because I know there's more. This ain't all his strike. This wasn't what was there. I know parts were totally destroyed. But if you look, the whole frame is in here, which I don't know where that is. I believe these have to be taken apart because those were part of the frame. Because they're connected together.
Yeah.
Those weren't like that. And this, oh, I see, okay. When we boxed it, we put them like this. I don't know.
Okay, so this is part of the frame right here. This is where the seat would have sat. This is the
Yeah.
probably would have sat like this, I would say.
Go the other way, maybe the other way.
I would think it would be like this.
That.
I don't think it's deep.
No, not like
So
that.
definitely quite a good.
Yeah, you can
Nothing
see where the
like
bolts
this.
go in. Two there, two there. See how they go?
I would say the pull
So that piece must have went on the end,
from this part.
I believe.
This part. So this is just for him to steer. Let's say something like that. This will be near the front because of the pedaling.
Yeah, that goes in there. That's attached to that. I believe that's how that goes. Yeah.
And then this would set.
So,
Would have sat something like this. I believe.
those are his that's where his handlebars.
Right. For him to steer.
Yeah.
And his braking system. This kind of brainstorming there, that's how we believe this thing was set up. Of course, you become it. recumbent guys would definitely know that.
So, I don't know if you can see the flies. The flies are because they can smell the death still. They're flying on the bag that has his blood. There was no flies here before we did this. There's flies out, but none right on his stuff. As being a nurse, I assume they're smelling that. Well, that's in pots too. You got to remember, if you take that all apart, those are different pieces.
Okay, yeah, but this pot here.
Yeah, that was the back end, I believe.
That would be the back. This is that. He would have stored all his stuff on top here. That'll be my gathering.
We're gonna sit you guys down for a minute.
Can I see that for a second? As you can see, I was holding up part of the frame, and just look at that. Just look at that impact that car made. Part of the frame just basically bent it right in half, and yeah, almost took it right off. As you see, the brake line had the cut through it. And that's steel.
I just brought James's photo out. I had that is his photo I had taken with me. I know you guys always saw him with a beard, but this is how we remember James. I hope this stays in all of your memories. I know it won't be as long as it's going to stay in my memory, but and I'm not trying to be flashy or anything. That's why I have nothing left. This is it. And photos and his vlogs. That's all I've got to remember James by. So, I guess I'm going to just pan off to one last photo of James. And I hope this gets to Mississippi. I hope it gets to every person texting while they're driving. and they think about it. I have it in his writing. He was texting in the report. So that is not something that someone was saying. That is a fact out of Hunter Buckley's mouth. This shouldn't have never happened. James should be here. James should be right with us where he's supposed to be. Laughing. I don't laugh. Joking.
Making everybody smile. That was what he's good at. Having a good time. Made the best of every day.
And that's James. Thank you all for watching. I hope this gets around. Some reason I couldn't go live on YouTube. I hope somebody can post this. I'm sorry. Not easy. So, I hope James looking down and says I did the right thing. I don't know what else to do. Thank you.